Hey all, so today I just wanted to quickly go through and show a couple of brand new features. The first one, or the first two actually right here, so we added cloaks. So it's 4 pieces, so there's the top, 2 middle pieces, and on the bottom, and then it's rigged up to the character. There's a little bit of like randomness in the animation. And then we added, or rather we updated fishing. So fishing is now very similar to World of Warcraft meets Stardew Valley. So you click to cast it out very similarly to World of Warcraft, and this is just placeholder animation. And once we get a bite here, we'll get a pop-up, and there's the bite, and then it's pretty simple, so you just hold spacebar, let it run, reel it in, let it run, you let it off spacebar, reel it in, let off, reel it in. Cool. So the purpose of fishing is for cooking. So there's defensive food, offensive food, and then fun food. So the potions that we have here are just or sorry, the food options that we have here are, you know, plus vitality, you become bigger, plus 6 strength, you glitter, etc., etc. So that's the purpose. And then there are rare fish around the world, so it is not just you know, fishing randomly anywhere in a body of water. And you know, just to show you can't just cast and land. There's the way it's configured. Actually, I can show it in the Godot editor. I had to relaunch Godot there. So the way it works is it's pretty simple. It's just a bunch of polygon 2Ds around waterways. So and then, you know, these are configured to have what type of fish spawn in there. So extremely simple. And then stolen from World of Warcraft, there are these little pools in the water here that have better fish in them, or, you know, higher tier fish. So you just cast into it. It's the exact same thing. There's nothing special about the fishing, but this is to encourage, if you're looking for a specific fish, you run around and look for these little puddles. Cool. So you can see here we got a golden perch, which is a green fish. Yeah, right there. So that's the purpose of these, is just to give a guaranteed slightly rarer fish, so you don't get the filler fish. And then this quickly is just the new cave tiles. So I got the cave all merged in from the level designers branch. I need to still do some VFX updates. Gimmick here is the crystals glow. There's a Y sorting issue here, but there should be little lanterns on the walls that are glowing. We have different ground tiles now, the little stalagmites, and then we really leaned into the idea or went down more of a Lovecraftian vibe. So the idea here is, you know, the dwarves are digging through the cave and they uncover some kind of ancient power and it corrupts them, and now their goal becomes digging through the cave. And you can see as you kind of go deeper and deeper into the cave, there starts becoming artifacts, and then eventually now the boss in here is kind of more of a Lovecraftian vibe now, rather than just being like this, you know, dwarf mining king. Cool, so this is the dwarf world boss that you can find in the updated cave. In a second here, a bunch of bots are going to spawn in and help me kill it. The idea behind basically all of the world bosses in this fight, though, are they're mostly just every man for themselves style fights, so it's mainly just dodging stuff, making sure that you're not standing in red circles. But this guy specifically, we're leaning more into the Lovecraftian vibe. But yeah, the idea here is that he has these statues, and as the fight progresses, you'll eventually see that the statue becomes used more and more. So right now, it's just kind of more standard dwarf things. You know, there's rock falls, he does rock slam. So you can see there is a statue that fell. And as he transitions into other phases, the statue becomes more involved in the fight. There we go. So here's the phase transition now. So you can see he spawned a bunch of statues there. And there's like the actual statue rotating around him. So you can see here exploding statues. And then same abilities stacked on top of each other. And then he still has his dwarf abilities as well. And then this is the shader being broken. I need to fix the bounds on that. But yeah, that is the dwarf boss. So that's kind of everything that we've been working on so far. So playtests are starting soon, TM. We'll see when that comes about. But yeah, it should hopefully be by either the end of the month or early August. That's what I'm shooting for. Definitely join the Discord if you are interested in being involved with playtesting, or, you know, being involved in maybe even early playtests. But thanks for watching, and definitely stay tuned for more update videos.